Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you all. Tonight we are going to discuss about learning grammar using stepping the 5 stair A and B. But firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Adelina Syakinawati Dongoran, and I'm from Intijang. Alright, in this opportunity, I would like to present the result of my presentation. Then, the purpose of my presentation is so that the audience can understand the material discussed on tonight's topic. Okay, we will move the next slide. Typing the first stair A. There is the picture, and I will discuss about or I will explain about simple present tense, especially positive sentence. Before I explain the material, I would like to tell some words like noun phrase or in P1 in Indonesian like subject, and noun phrase and in P2 in Indonesian like object. Adverb of impity, adverb of manner in Indonesian kata keterangan suasana, and adverb of place in Indonesian like kata keterangan tempat, and the last adverb of time in Indonesian like kata keterangan waktu. For example, Tania bermain gitar pada sore hari di rumah dengan senang hati. Nah, Tania refers to NP1 because Tania termasuk subjek, and bermain refers to verb, and gitar refers to NP2 because gitar termasuk objek. Pada sore hari refers to adverb of time, and di rumah refers to adverb of P2 atau adverb of place, and the senang hati adverb of M1 atau adverb manner. Nah, in English sentence become Tania plays guitar happily at home in the afternoon. And Tania plays. Nah, plays ini ditambahkan s because the subject is singular. Nah, Tania, the subject Tania is singular. Karena itu kata kerjanya ditambahkan s. And ada contoh selanjutnya. Mereka jogging setiap minggu di jalan dengan lelah. Mereka refers to MP1 because subject, jogging refers to verb, setiap minggu termasuk adverb of time. Nah, waktu di jalan termasuk adverb of place. Dan dengan lelah termasuk adverb of manner. Nah, in English sentence like they jog tiredly a street every Sunday. Nah, they subject dulu, jog, kata kerja, a street. Nah, a street itu termasuk adverb place, and every Sunday termasuk adverb time. Jadi untuk membentuk kalimat dalam bahasa Inggris, maka harus mengikuti stair ataupun tangga yang sudah disusun dalam gambar tersebut. Okay, we will next slide. Setting the 5-stair masih tetap, there is the picture, and we will explain about simple present, especially negative sentence. Example, there is a sentence in Indonesian. Tania tidak bermain gitar pada sore hari di rumah dengan senang hati. Maka, Tania refers to MP1, tidak bermain verb. Nah, gitar termasuk MP2. Nah, termasuk objek. Pada sore hari termasuk adverb of time. Nah, di rumah adverb of place. And dengan senang hati termasuk adverb of manner. Nah, the English sentence like Tania doesn't play guitar happily at home in the afternoon. Tania doesn't. Kalau dalam sentence simple present tense, kalau ada kata tidak, maka memakai doesn't. Kenapa memakai doesn't? Karena subjeknya adalah singular, yaitu Tania. Dan juga kata kerjanya itu tidak ditambahkan s karena sudah kalimat negatif, jadi s-nya dihilangkan. Lalu ada kata happily setelah itu. Kenapa happily? Karena sesuai tangga, adverb itu dimulai oleh adverb of manner dan baru at home. At home itu termasuk of place. Jadi yang kedua. Dan in the afternoon termasuk adverb of time dan itu letaknya terakhir dalam adverb. Maka kalimatnya adalah Tania doesn't play guitar happily at home in the afternoon. Okay, next example. Mereka tidak jogging setiap minggu di jalan dengan lelah. Nah, mereka refers to NP1, subject. Tidak jogging termasuk verb. Setiap minggu refers to a verb of time. Di jalan refers to adverb of place. Dengan lelah adverb of manner. Nah, English sentence like they don't jog tiredly a street every Sunday. Mereka tidak jogging, don't jog. Nah, karena subjeknya itu mereka, maka untuk kata tidak dalam kalimat negatif memakai don't karena subjeknya plural. Nah, baru kalau dalam subjek plural tidak ditambahkan s juga. Nah, setiap minggu itu termasuk tiredly. Nah, setiap minggu itu every Sunday, tapi untuk adverb itu didahului oleh adverb of manner. Jadi tiredly dulu. Setelah itu ada kata street termasuk adverb of place. Jadi adverb of place itu bagian yang kedua dalam adverb. Setelah itu ada every Sunday. Every Sunday ini adalah yang terakhir dalam adverb, yaitu adverb of time. Jadi kalimatnya adalah they don't jog tiredly a street every Sunday. Next slide. I think the facts there are masih sama. There's the picture and we will discuss about simple present tense, especially interrogative sentence. Look at this example. Nah, there is a sentence in Indonesian. Apakah Tania bermain gitar pada sore hari di rumah dengan senang hati? Nah, apakah termasuk auxiliary? Tania NP1 subject, bermain verb, gitar MP2 objeknya, pada sore hari itu adalah adverb of time. Nah, di rumah adverb of place dan dengan senang hati disebut termasuk adverb of manner. Nah, the English sentence like does Tania play guitar happily at home in the afternoon? Nah, karena kalimat tanya interrogative sentence, maka didahului adalah auxiliary-nya, yaitu does. Kenapa pakai does? Karena subjeknya adalah Tania, singular. Nah, maka pemakaiannya adalah does. Lalu, ada kata play. Play-nya ini juga tidak tambahkan s. Untuk kalimat positif yang ditambahkan s, selanjutnya diikuti dengan kalimat negatif dan positif, maka kata kerjanya yang ditambahkan s sebelumnya jadi hilang, tidak ditambahkan s. Jadi kalimat bahasa Inggrisnya adalah does Tania play guitar happily at home in the afternoon? Nah, next the example. Apakah mereka jogging setiap minggu di jalan dengan lelah? Apakah termasuk auxiliary? Mereka MP1, jogging verb, setiap minggu adverb of time, di jalan adverb of place, dengan lelah termasuk adverb of manner. So, the English sentence like, do they jog tiredly a treat every Sunday. Nah, do yang termasuk auxiliary put in front of the subject, yaitu the subject is they. Simple present tense. Nah, especially question word. Example 1, di mana Dania bermain gitar pada sore hari dengan senang hati. Di mana termasuk question word, Tania NP1 bermain verbs, gitar NP2 pada sore hari adverb of time, dengan senang hati adverb of manner. Nah, dalam kalimat bahasa Inggrisnya adalah where does Tania plays guitar happily in the afternoon? Nah, where question word-nya adalah where. Lalu diikuti auxiliary yaitu does. Tania noun phrase 1, plays verb. Nah, plays di sini ditambahkan s karena ini kalimat termasuk kalimat interrogative sentence or question word. And guitar refers to noun phrase 2, happily refers to adverb of manner, in the afternoon refers to adverb of time. Lalu there is an example, kapan mereka jogging di jalan dengan lelah? Kapan refers to question word. Mereka NP1 jogging verb, di jalan adverb of place, dengan lelah adalah adverb of manner. So the English sentence like, when do they jog tiredly in a street? When do they? Memakai auxiliary do karena because the subject is they including to singular subject. Plural subject. And when do they jog tiredly straight? The next slide. Still the simple present tense, especially question word. Example, siapa yang bermain gitar pada sore hari di rumah dengan senang hati? Nah, siapa itu termasuk who, bermain verbs, gitar NP2 pada sore hari adverb of time, di rumah adverb of place, dengan senang hati adverb of manner. Nah, the English sentence like, who plays guitar happily at home in the afternoon? Who plays verbs need s because ada kata who atau kalimat tanya siapa, maka kata kerjanya ditambahkan s. Jadi who plays guitar happily at home in the afternoon. Next example, siapa yang jogging setiap minggu di jalan dengan lelah? Nah, siapa who jogging verbs, setiap minggu adverb of time, di jalan adverb of place, dengan lelah adverb of manner. So, the English sentence like, who jogs tiredly a street every Sunday? Nah, who termasuk kata stair 1, jogs stair 2, verb, tiredly stair 5, it refers to adverb of manner. A street stair 5 refers to adverb of place, and every Sunday stair including stair 5 refers to adverb of time. The next slide. Alright, we will discuss about simple continuous tense, especially positive sentence. The example 1, Ibu sedang menonton film di bioskop dengan senang hati sekarang. Ibu NP1 sedang menonton verb ing. Kenapa pakai verb ing? Because ada kata sedang, berarti sedang terjadi. Maka memakai verb ing, ditambahkan ing. Film NP2 di bioskop adverb of place, Dengan senang hati, adverb of manner. Sekarang, adverb of time. And the English sentence like, Mother is watching a movie happily at cinema now. Now, mother, stare 1, is watching, itu stare 2 verb being a movie. Stare 3 yang termasuk refers to non-phrase 2. Happily, stare 5 refers to adverb of manner. At cinema, stare 5 refers to adverb of place. Now, stare 5 refers to adverb of time. Bayu and Andi sedang menulis sebuah surat di kelas sekarang dengan terpaksa. Nah, Bayu and P1 sedang menulis verb being sebuah surat, and P2 adverb of di kelas, adverb of place, sekarang adverb of time, dengan terpaksa adverb of manner. So, the English sentence like, Bayu and Andi are writing a letter forcefully in the class now. Nah, jadi sesuai membuat kalimatnya dalam bahasa Inggris harus sesuai dengan tangga dalam gambar tersebut, harus berurutan. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple present continuous tense, especially negative sentence. Example, first, Ibu sedang tidak menonton film di bioskop dengan senang hati sekarang. Ibu, termasuk MP1, sedang tidak menonton refers to verb ing, film, and refers to NP2, di bioskop adverb of place, dengan senang hati adverb of manner, sekarang adverb of time. And the sentence like, Mother isn't watching a movie happily at the cinema now. Mother, noun phrase 1, including stare 1, isn't. Nah, isn't kepanjangannya adalah is not, jika disingkat adalah isn't. Termasuk isn't watching refer to verb in a movie, MP2 happily adverb of manner, at cinema adverb of place, and now adverb of time. Bayu and Andi sedang tidak menulis sebuah surat di kelas sekarang dengan terpaksa. Nah, Bayu and Andi and P1 sedang tidak menulis verb in sebuah surat MP2 di kelas adverb of place, sekarang adverb of time, and dengan terpaksa adverb of manner. So the English sentence like, Bayu and Andi aren't writing a letter forcefully in the class now. Next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple present continuous tense, especially interrogative sentence. Example 1. Apakah ibu sedang menonton film di bioskop dengan senang hati sekarang? Apakah termasuk auxiliary ibu NP1, sedangkan menonton verb in, film NP2, di bioskop adverb of place, dengan senang hati adverb of manner, sekarang adverb of time. Maka kalimatnya adalah, Is mother watching a movie happily at cinema now? Nah, auxiliary-nya adalah is, maka dimulai dari awal. Is put in front of the subject. The subject is mother. Nah, the second example, apakah Bayu and Andi sedang menulis sebuah surat di kelas sekarang dengan terpaksa? Apakah termasuk auxiliary Bayu and Andi MP1 sedang menulis verb in sebuah surat MP2 di kelas adverb of place, sekarang adverb of time, and terpaksa adverb of manner. Nah, kalimat dalam bahasa Inggrisnya adalah, Are Bayu and Andi writing a letter forcefully in the class now? Nah, di sini kenapa memakai are? Because Bayu and Andi itu lebih dari satu. Kecuali Bayu saja, maka memakai is. Kalau Bayu and Andi lebih dari satu, memakai to be-nya are. Begitu juga dalam positif dan negatif sentence and question word memakai to be, are. And we will continue to discuss about simple present continuous tense, especially question word. Example 1. Di mana ibu sedang menonton film dengan senang hati sekarang? Nah, di mana termasuk question word? Ibu NP1 sedang menonton verb ing, film NP2 dengan senang hati, a verb of manner, sekarang a verb of time. Maka kalimatnya dalam bahasa Inggris adalah where is mother watching a movie happily now? Where question word. So the follow kata is. Nah, is diletakkan after before subject yaitu mother. Di where is mother. Nah, ada kata is-nya, auxiliary-nya setelah kata question word-nya. Nah, so the second example, kapan Bayu and Andi sedang menulis sebuah surat di kelas dengan terpaksa? Maka when question word Bayu and Andi MP1 sedang menulis verb ing sebuah surat MP2 di kelas a verb of pledge dengan terpaksa a verb of manner. Nah, jadi kalimatnya adalah where are Bayu and Andi writing a letter forcefully in the class? Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple present continuous tense, especially interrogative sentence. Nah, there is a sentence like, siapa yang sedang menonton film di bioskop dengan senang hati sekarang? Maka, siapa yang itu termasuk refers to who sedang menonton verb ing, film NP2 di bioskop a verb of pledge, dengan senang hati a verb of manner, sekarang a verb of time. So the English sentence like, who is watching a movie happily at cinema now? Who is after word kata who diikuti kata is auxiliary yaitu is. Jadi who is watching. Nah, and then siapa yang sedang menulis sebuah surat di kelas sekarang dengan terpaksa? Maka siapa yang itu who sedang menulis verb ing sebuah surat MP2 di kelas a verb of pledge, sekarang a verb of time, dengan terpaksa refers to a verb of manner. Who are writing a letter forcefully in the class now? Who, still run, are auxiliary, writing verb ing, exactly in step 3, letter MP2, forcefully a verb of manner, in the class a verb of pledge, and now a verb of time. Next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple past tense, especially positive sentence. 1. Salsa telah membeli buku baru 2 hari yang lalu di toko buku. Nah, Salsa termasuk MP1, noun phrase 1. Telah membeli verb. Verb ini dipakai kata kerja kedua, yaitu verb to. Nah, buku baru MP2, 2 hari yang lalu refers to a verb of time, di toko buku a verb of pledge. The English sentence like, Salsa bought new book in the bookstore 2 days ago. And the second example, Dani telah membuat kue brownies coklat di dapur dengan senang hati kemarin. Maka Dani MP1 telah membuat verb Kue brownies coklat MP2 di dapur a verb of pledge dengan senang hati a verb of manner kemarin a verb of time. So the English sentence like Danny made chocolate brownies cake happily in the kitchen yesterday masih menggunakan kata kerja kedua yaitu verb to dari kata kerja pertama make become made to in dalam kata kerja kedua. Next slide. Alright, we still continue to discuss about simple past tense, especially negative sentence. Example, Salsa tidak membeli buku baru 2 hari yang lalu di toko buku. Ada kata tidak, maka berarti negative sentence. So, Salsa refers to MP1, tidak membeli refers to verb 1. Buku baru refers to NP2 2 hari yang lalu refers to adverb of time. Di toko buku refers of pledge. So the English sentence line, Salsa didn't buy new book in the bookstore 2 days ago. Salsa didn't buy. Didn't dipakai untuk kalimat negatif. Untuk simple past menggunakan kata did atau didn't. Nah, dan by yang diawali tadi kalimat positif bought, kata kerja kedua, untuk kalimat negatif berubah jadi kata kerja pertama jadi buy. Salsa didn't buy new book in the bookstore 2 days ago. And the second example like, Danny tidak membuat kue brownies coklat di dapur dengan senang hati kemarin. Maka bahasa Inggrisnya adalah Danny didn't make chocolate brownies cake happily in the kitchen yesterday. Still, there is didn't work make chocolate brownies cake happily in the kitchen yesterday. Masih menggunakan kata didn't dan verb one untuk kalimat negatifnya. Next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple past tense, especially interrogative sentence. Example, apakah Salsa telah membeli buku baru 2 hari yang lalu di toko buku? Nah, apakah termasuk auxiliary? Salsa MP1 telah membeli verb 1, buku baru MP2 2 hari yang lalu verb of time. Di toko buku verb of pledge. So, the English sentence like, did Salsa buy new book in the bookstore 2 days ago? Nah, auxiliary-nya put in front of the subject. The subject is Salsa. And non-verb still use verb 1. Nah, berganti masih menggunakan kata buy, bukan book. Karena untuk kalimat negatif, interrogatif, dan question word menggunakan kata kerja pertama yaitu buy. Hanya pada kata kerja kedua digunakan ketika kalimat positif saja. And apakah Dani telah membuat kue brownies coklat di dapur dengan senang hati kemarin? Maka bahasa Inggrisnya adalah did Dani make chocolate brownies cake happily in the kitchen yesterday? Nah, we will move the next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple past tense, especially question word. Example 1. First example, apa yang Salsa telah beli 2 hari yang lalu di toko buku? Maka, apa yang termasuk question word? Salsa MP1 telah dibeli verb 1 2 hari yang lalu verb of play time, toko buku verb of pledge. Nah, kalimat dalam bahasa Inggrisnya adalah what did Salsa buy in the bookstore 2 days ago? What did ada question word, kata what, dan diikuti auxiliary yaitu did. And the second example, apa yang Dani telah buat di dapur dengan senang hati kemarin? Nah, English sentence like, what did Dani make happily in the kitchen yesterday? Next slide. There is the example. First example, siapa yang telah membeli buku baru 2 hari yang lalu di toko buku? Nah, siapa yang termasuk who di step 1 telah membeli verb, including the step 2, buku baru MP2 2 hari yang lalu, adverb of time di toko buku, adverb of place. And the English sentence like, who bought new book in the bookstore 2 days ago? Nah, menggunakan kata kerja kedua, yaitu verb who bought, yaitu menggunakan kata kerja kedua karena question word. Nah, question wordnya ini lebih tepatnya menanyakan siapa, maka kata kerjanya menjadi kata kerja kedua, tidak kata kerja pertama. Nah, the second example, siapa yang telah membuat kue brownies coklat di dapur dengan senang hati kemarin? Maka, English sentence like, who made chocolate brownies cake happily in the kitchen yesterday? We move the next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple present perfect tense, especially positive sentence. The example, first example. Belakangan ini mereka telah bermain sepak bola di lapangan dengan senang hati. Belakangan ini refers to adverb of time. Mereka refers to MP1. Telah bermain refers to verb. Sepak bola refers to MP2. Di lapangan refers to adverb of place. Dengan senang hati refers to adverb of manner. So, kalimat dalam bahasa Inggrisnya menjadi, they have played football happily in the field recently. They, subject, have played, verb, menggunakan they have played menggunakan verb 3, football MP2, happily manner dulu baru place and time, and in the field place and recently time. Jadi, they have played football happily in the field recently. And the second example, dia perempuan telah membaca buku cerita akhir-akhir ini di sekolah. So, dia perempuan MP1 telah membaca verb buku cerita. MP2 akhir-akhir ini adverb of time, di sekolah adverb of place. So, the English sentence like, she has read storybook at school recently. Nah, she has, kenapa pakai has? Karena subjeknya adalah singular. Sedangkan tadi yang pertama, contoh pertama pakai have karena subjeknya adalah plural. Nah, subjek plural tadi contohnya adalah they, maka memakai have. They have. Sedangkan yang ini, yang has, memakai subjeknya she. Jadi, she has. Next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple present perfect tense, especially negative sentence. Example. First example, belakangan ini mereka tidak bermain sepak bola di lapangan dengan senang hati. Nah, kalimat negatif tertera kata tidak. Belakangan ini masih termasuk adverb of time. Mereka MP1 tidak bermain verb sepak bola MP2 di lapangan adverb of play dengan senang hati adverb of manner. So the English sentence like, they haven't played football happily in the field recently. they haven't. Haven't kepanjangan dari have not. Jadi biasa disingkat adalah haven't. Nah, haven't played. Nah, dia perempuan tidak membaca buku cerita akhir-akhir ini di sekolah. Maka bahasa Inggrisnya adalah she hasn't read storybook at school recently. The next slide. Simple present perfect tense, especially interrogative sentence. Example. Apakah belakangan ini mereka telah bermain sepak bola di lapangan dengan senang hati? Apakah termasuk auxiliary? Belakangan ini termasuk adverb of time. Mereka termasuk adverb of NP1. Telah bermain reverse to adverb. Sepak bola reverse to NP2. Di lapangan reverse to adverb of pledge, dan dengan senang hati reverse to adverb of manner. So, the English sentence like, have they played football happily in the field recently? Have auxiliary-nya in front of the subject. Nah, subjeknya adalah they, and kata kerjanya, verb-nya masih menggunakan verb 3. Nah, so untuk tenses simple present perfect tense, to verb atau kata kerja yang digunakan dari kalimat positif, kalimat negatif, interrogative, question word, yang contohnya seperti where, what, who, why, when, dan etc. Itu menggunakan kata kerja ketiga. Nah, tidak diubah, tetap kata kerja ketiga yang digunakan. Second example, apakah dia perempuan telah membaca buku cerita akhir-akhir ini di sekolah? Maka, apakah termasuk auxiliary? Dia perempuan MP1 telah membaca verb, buku cerita MP2, akhir-akhir ini a verb of time, di sekolah a verb of pledge. And the English sentence like, has she read storybook at school recently? Simple present perfect tense, especially question word. First example. Kapan mereka bermain sepak bola di lapangan dengan senang hati? Nah, kapan question word? Mereka MP1 bermain verb sepak bola NP2 di lapangan verb of pledge, dengan senang hati verb of manner. So the English sentence like, when have they played football happily in the field? Nah, when have they played? Berarti when diikuti kata auxiliary have, and played-nya masih verb 3. And the second example like, apa yang dia perempuan baca akhir-akhir ini di sekolah? Maka kalimat bahasa Inggrisnya adalah, what has she read at school recently? Masih menggunakan kata has karena subjeknya she. Nah, the next slide. Siapa yang belakangan ini telah bermain sepak bola di lapangan dengan senang hati? Nah, siapa who, belakangan ini a verb of time, telah bermain a verb sepak bola MP2 di lapangan a verb of pledge, dengan senang hati a verb of manner. So, the English sentence like, who have played football happily in the field recently? And the second example, siapa yang telah membaca buku cerita akhir-akhir ini di sekolah? Berarti, siapa termasuk reverse to who, stare one, and telah membaca reverse to verb, buku cerita reverse to MP2, Akhir-akhir ini refers to adverb of time. Di sekolah refers to adverb of place. And the English sentence like, who has read storybook at school recently? Nah, the next slide adalah alright, we will continue to discuss about new material. Now, the new material is simple modal, especially positive sentence. There is a sentence in Indonesian. Mereka bisa bermain gitar dengan mudah di kelas musik. Mereka, termasuk MP1, bisa model. Nah, bisa ini model. Model tidak hanya kata bisa, tapi bisa tapi bisa ada kok contoh kata mungkin, harus, nah boleh. Nah, itu termasuk model. Bermain, verb, gitar, MP1, MP2, dengan mudah, adverb of manner, di kelas musik, adverb of place. Nah, the negative sentence, they can play guitar easily in the music class. Can, itu termasuk model. And negative sentence like, they can. The positive sentence like, they can play guitar easily in the music class. And the negative sentence like, they cannot play guitar easily in the music class. And the interrogative sentence, can they play guitar easily in the music class? Question mark. Why can they play guitar easily in the music class? And who can play guitar easily in the music class? And what can they play guitar easily in the music class? And the last one, when can they play guitar easily in the music class? And why can they play guitar easily in the music class? So, this is the example from simple model. There is a positive sentence, negative sentence, question word, and interrogative sentence. The next slide. Tapping the five-stair B. Now, we will continue to discuss about simple present tense and ini termasuk kalimat nominal. Yang sebelumnya tadi adalah kalimat verbal. Sekarang kita membahas tentang nominal sentence. Example. Fanny adalah seorang gadis yang rajin di sekolah. The Fanny NP1 adalah copula, seorang gadis yang rajin, complement, and di sekolah adverb of place. And the English sentence like, Fanny is a diligent girl at school. Fanny, noun phrase 1, katanya di pertama, tangga pertama, is itu adalah copula, a diligent girl, a complement at school, adverb of place. Lalu the second example, ada taman yang cantik di depan perpustakaan. And the English sentence like, there is a beautiful park in front of the library. Move to the next slide. Discuss about simple present tense, especially negative sentence. Nah, Fanny bukanlah seorang gadis yang rajin, maka dalam bahasa Inggris adalah Fanny isn't atau Fanny is not a diligent girl at school. Nah, memakai to be is, tapi kalau kata bukanlah atau kata tidak adalah isn't. And ada second example, ada teman yang tidak cantik di depan perpustakaan. English sentence like, there is a beautiful park in front of the library. Discuss about simple present tense, question interrogative sentence. Example, apakah Fanny seorang gadis yang rajin di sekolah? Maka bahasa Inggrisnya adalah, is Fanny a diligent girl at school? Is termasuk copula. Fanny NP1, a diligent girl complement and at school adverb. Lalu the second example, apakah ada taman yang tidak cantik di depan perpustakaan? Maka the English sentence like, is there a beautiful park in front of the library? Is auxiliary or copula. There is a beautiful park. Copula. Is copula. Is copula. There is a beautiful park. There is a beautiful park itu MP1 in front of the library refers to adverb of place. Simple present tense, especially question word. Apakah Fanny adalah seorang gadis yang rajin di sekolah? Maka bahasa Inggrisnya ada, what is Fanny a diligent girl at school? What copula is Fanny? Berarti what copula, what is to copula? Fanny itu MP1, a diligent can complement, at school a verb of place. And di mana ada taman yang cantik? Where is there a beautiful park? Where is copula? There, NP1, a beautiful park complement. Siapa gadis yang rajin di sekolah? Who is a diligent girl at school? Who? Siapa? Who is sama siapa? A diligent girl, copula, at school, a verb of place. Next slide. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple present tense, especially positive sentence. Example, kami semua terlambat kemarin. Kami, NP1, semua terlambat copula kemarin, adverb of time. And the English sentence like, we were late yesterday. Where, memakai kata kerja, memakai to be or copulanya adalah were untuk past tense. Simple past tense untuk negative sentence yaitu we were late yesterday. Kami tidak terlambat kemarin. Jadi we were late yesterday. And interrogative sentence, were we late yesterday? Nah, verbnya or to be-nya di awal untuk interrogative sentence. Sedangkan untuk negative sentence, to be-nya ditambahkan not. Jadi were not, tapi kalau mau disingkat adalah weren't. Question word, when were we late? Nah, selanjutnya ada why were we late? What were we late yesterday? Apakah mereka semua terlambat kemarin? Who were late yesterday? Siapa yang terlambat kemarin? Nah, the next slide. Simple present perfect tense. Saya telah tinggal di Tanjung Pinang selama 3 tahun. Maka bahasa Inggrisnya adalah, I have been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years. I, MP1, have been auxiliary. In Tanjung Pinang, adverb of place. For 3 years, adverb of time. Nah, kalau untuk present perfect tense dalam nominal sentence memakai kata been. Nah, been ini merujuk pada kata kalimat nominal dan have masih berlaku untuk tenses simple present perfect tense. Masih contoh yang sama yaitu saya telah tinggal di Tanjung Pinang selama 3 tahun. Nah, tadi untuk positive sentence-nya, I have been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years. And negative sentence, I haven't been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years. Haven't berarti tidak tinggal di Tanjung Pinang selama 3 tahun. Untuk interrogative sentence, have you been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years? Have auxiliary-nya itu diletakkan di awal. Untuk interrogatif apapun itu, untuk interrogative sentence letaknya di awal. Have you been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years? So, for the question word, where have you 3 years? Di mana kamu selama 3 tahun? And when have you been in Tanjung Pinang? Kapan kamu telah di Tanjung Pinang? When have you been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years? Mengapa kamu telah di Tanjung Pinang selama 3 tahun? Who have been in Tanjung Pinang for 3 years? Siapa yang telah di Tanjung Pinang selama 3 tahun? Nah, untuk question word semuanya memakai ditambahkan kata have karena subjeknya adalah you. Nah, subjeknya you termasuk plural subjek. Nah, oleh karena itu memakai kata have. Alright, we will continue to discuss about simple modals. Example, mungkin dompet baru di Mall Ramayana sangat mahal. Mungkin refers to modals. Dompet baru MP1 di Ramayana adverb of pledge sangat mahal complement. And the English sentence like new wallet may be expensive in the Ramayana Mall. Alright, positive sentence like new wallet may be expensive in Ramayana Mall. A negative sentence, new wallet may not be. Ada kata-kata not. Nah, di sini bukan maybe not, tapi may not be. Nah, not-nya letakkan di tengah di antara kata may dan be. New wallet may not be expensive in Ramayana Mall. Interrogative sentence, may new wallet be expensive in the Ramayana Mall? Question word, why may be new wallet expensive in the Ramayana Mall? In the meaning in Indonesia like, mengapa dompet baru itu sangat mahal di Mall Ramayana? And when may be new wallet expensive in the Ramayana Mall? Kapan dompet baru sangat mahal di Ramayana? What may be new wallet expensive in Ramayana Mall? Apakah dompet baru itu sangat mahal di Mall Ramayana? And who may be expensive in the Ramayana Mall? Alright, thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.